Welcome. I've been expecting you. There is an infestation. It's called Survive with Friends. They must be destroyed, so we shall begin with their leader, the Spirit of Sluzzy. Try you survivors come.
Oh. Please. Get off me, Spirit of Tony.
What's up, guys? MrGimms.
Hello there.
Jesus, you are very creepy. You're very, very creepy. What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another DEADBY. Hope everyone's having a great day.
Alright.
Hey, you joined in. That's good. That's positive. Anyway, guys, we're going to scour the forums right after release of Pinhead Hellraiser Chapter 21. And you know what? I'm sensing that we're not going to get any negativity on these forums today. Right? Am I right? It's going to be all positive. Everyone's going to be super happy about a DLC. Probably not, but anyway, let's get to it. Leave your entries in the forums below, and I'll read your opinions in the next episode of DEADBY. Alright, Pinhead is suck killer. I want a refund, need a buff.
Pinhead does suck.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible. Why do this killer need a buff? Oh, there's no comments. Well. Why do this killer need a buff? Breaking a chain too fast event when killer not bring add-on. Fucking hell. Easily loop when he using his power to teleport. The hit validation is broken. I think you're talking about his chain. Okay, fair enough. This guy's not a fan, guys. This guy's not a fan. I don't want to believe it, but damn. Pinhead is kind of weak, don't know what else to say, just damn. Oh, already edited by Game Eyes. Nice. Wouldn't want people sharing that opinion around, would you, Game Eyes? Dickhead. We'll vote that up. He's pathetically weak without add-ons. With them, he's maybe serviceable at best. Massive disappointment. Once again, this proves behavior doesn't test anything. After the design phase, it's concept to paper and then ship it. Very well said. Very, very well said. At least he's fun to play, his animations are really cool, and I enjoy seeing them in action. I just kind of wish I hadn't DC'd at the end of my first 4K with him. Yeah, I've gone for my Adept now. I'm on my 8th match, and no, I'm not. 8th match? I think so. Yeah, I think so. And I've had 2 disconnections from it when I would have otherwise gotten my Adept Pinhead. So, yeah. On top of that as well, by the way, I'm getting bans. You know, the timeouts, the ban, what are they called? I gotta wait 5 minutes to queue up now. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Really good system behavior. You've done well. So what happened to the realm beyond? Who knows? Who actually knows? Who actually knows anymore? Why was there no new update for this chapter? Will we finish it off or bulk it with the mid chapter? I just want Swamp and Haddonfield reworked already. Yeah, they've kind of just gone back on everything that they've said for the year 4. If anyone remembers, they said, you know, they did the Realm Beyond and then we're going to rework maps and, you know, finish it off. But, you know, as much as I'd love to see Haddonfield reworked and I'd love to see the Swamp reworked, there's other things that need to be fixed now more than that. And, well, they're not being addressed either. So at the end of the day, we're losing everything and they've gone back on their word, pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they consistently reworked one or two realms for a while, and now it's been 3 updates with no rework. It's funny because the last couple of realms that needed a graphical update only have 1 or 2 variations, which isn't a bad thing. At least they were reworked. Yeah. Blood blessings, less grind, more blood points. Is this like the different events for blood points? So the devs seem to give us less and less BP events. Well, yeah, they just don't give them any more at all. The last one we had wasn't too long ago, but before that, they just scrimp out on it, man. They're not the mobile team for whatever reason. We have blood rushes. Yeah, here we go. Which use extra 50% BP, blood hunts for double, and blood feasts with triple the amount of BP. Yeah. Okay. What about a new one? The Blood Blessing. Guys, it's too much, isn't it? It's too much.
Not enough blood.
Alright, big boy. Where's the other version?
He is gone.
It occurs every weekend except during other events and gives a 25% BP. Are you talking about double BP weekends? Like double experience? Double XP weekends? Like COD? That's fucking awesome. So 25%. It would reduce the grind a little bit and would encourage more people to play, so shorter queue times on the weekends. That is like a really, really, really good idea. Some other games have it, these kind of things. Why not DBD? What do you think? That's an upvote. That's incredible. Like a 25% boost to BP on the weekends is great and encourages people to play their game on the weekends, which is only a good thing for DBD. And it encouraged me to play more when I'm not streaming as well. So that's kind of cool because I don't stream on weekends. I really like it. Yeah, so many games get it and so many games have success from it and it increases their numbers. So that's something that DBD sorely needs. I like the idea. We need a weekend event that gets people to come back. Maybe during the event, you can also get double eerie shards when you level up. I don't know about that one. I also think that along with daily challenges should be random challenges that you can have a limit on. That's kind of cool. I love time challenges. Yeah, like time dailies and stuff like that. Too advanced for behavior, I think. Too advanced with all those times and all the different variables going. I just think that's too high for behavior. We can't have our expectations too high. We gotta subvert them for behavior because, you know, behavior. You can't please everyone, devs. The devs try to please everyone? Since when? I'm wondering why the devs try to please players. Who is this guy? He must be new. They can't please everyone. I wish they'd stop changing killers' perks and survivors' perks or many things because some players are complaining about them. Well, that's called shaking up the meta and changing the way the game works. So that's kind of a good thing. I wanted to play a game with dev rules, not player rules. Oh, okay. Don't forget that it's their game, so we should play the game how it is, not trying to change it. Well, who are you? For survivor mains or killer mains. Anyway, devs won't stop listening their players, and I know it. I just said my opinion. Too sad that it happens. This guy's okay. You must be really new. I see. Some people are smart. You must be really new here if you genuinely think the devs try to please everyone. You know what they're doing for the most part. They balance things that statistically need balancing, not off the word of new players who don't know how to play against something properly. Yeah, they don't do that. That's weird. Implying anyone is pleased right now, lol. I doubt old gen console players are very enthused to play on either side. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this guy's new. And that's totally fine, by the way. But they definitely don't try to please their audience. They do great DLC drops. They do great character creations and everything like that. There's nothing wrong with their ideas. It's just sometimes the execution, a lot of the time. Most of the time, their execution is very poor. Then does anyone else think that Doctor's Tier 3 madness is overpowered? No. You?
Get a grip.
Can't use that line. That's my line. You can use the line. Killer meta is too overpowered. What the hell was that? What was that? Jesus Christ. Sluzzy. There is a general discussion about how these perks are too strong. He's talking about the killer meta. Can't stop the gens, use ruin. Prevent the objective, use pop. I see what you're doing. Need more help stopping gens, use undying. Need even more help stopping gens and help finding survivors before they can finish the hard to finish objective, use tinkerer. Yes. Doing a gen and clicking a mouse is super hard. Sorry, spacebar. Is that super hard, Sluzzy? You alright, bro? No end instantly causes the need to do 10 objectives. Wow, Devour Hope does exactly that as well. Meanwhile, the killer objective cannot be changed or delayed. Yes, you're right. And by the way, we're going to go through this list in a minute and do the opposite side for Survivor. Can't be delayed at all, by the way. Killers cannot be delayed. Way too strong and is very unfair. These need to be nerfed. It promotes unfun and unhealthy gameplay. It is causing Gen Rush teams to be the only way to have a chance to win, with it being impossible to hide from so many Ura and tracking perks. the whole idea behind the killer. And killers having less and less counterplay. Sitting on generators with no interaction with killer is the only way to win. Until these are nerfed, if the killer wins it... Well, let's assume for a second, you absolute moron, that they are nerfed. What the hell is going to happen instead? You guys are all of a sudden going to stop doing gens super fast? Is that what you're going to do? Is there an agreement among all the survivors out there? Like, hey guys, hey, they nerfed Tinkerer, they nerfed Undying, they nerfed Ruin and Pop. Let's stop doing gens now. No, because it's the only objective in the game. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with doing gens super fast. In fact, I implore you to do it because that's how you win. So, you know, you're blaming a side for obvious design flaws, and that's pretty shitty of you.
Why do you bother?
Because he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Let's put this to the test. Can't stop the gens, use Ruin. Well, what's a replacement for a survivor thing for that? Use gen moving fast perks. Prove thyself and resilience. Yeah? Prevent the brand new part. Prevent the objective, use Pop. Brand new part, resilience, and prove thyself. Need more help stopping gens? Be on comms and work on gens together. Need help stopping gens and finding survivors before they can finish the objective? Use Tinkerer. Yeah, then you got DS, Unbreakable, and things like that where you can get off. It's stupid. He's an idiot. He's an idiot, right? Fuck. I agree to a degree that it promotes unhealthy gameplay, but it's not exclusive to killers. Both sides have metas that are extremely safe and unfun to go against. 100%. Good answer too, by the way. Very mature. Sluzzy, honestly, I missed your threads. Many have tried to be like you. None have reached your level.
Forever.
What do you mean? That's really creepy, man. We should be able to agree that the survivor meta doesn't completely change the game in the survivor's favor. My God. When talking about the highest level, yes it does. While not many people even play at that level, survivors without a doubt have the upper hand. This is shown in tournaments, and usually survivors have restrictions, and they still win the majority of the time. Yeah, I'm not saying that the killer meta is not strong. It can be, but against a fully equipped survivor friends, on comms, all the perks, all the trimmings, I don't know, man. Tournaments prove to us all, time and time again, that the power role is survive with friends. That's just my opinion. Against most killers, by the way. I mean, the only ones that have the chance are, you know, Nurse and Spirit, I guess. Blight and Hag in some cases. But yeah, it's rough out there, man. It's all down to design, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Mods defending hackers banned for user for naming a hacker. Yeah, you ought to be careful, brother. Posting this on the forums. It's their house, their rules. I was just made aware of this, and in my opinion, is completely inexcusable and kind of supports this nasty people who ruin this game for others. I myself have run into this hacker. I think you're talking about Cardi B. The community needs to be made aware of this behavior, and the user was banned for naming the hacker, and you're talking about Lord Tony. Lord Tony, man.
Lord Tony is a champ.
He was. You like Lord Tony, don't you? Coincidence. For the mods, what's the thought process behind this? Are you trying to glorify hackers ruining the game? I'm just going to cut to this. While I appreciate the post and that you're sharing it around, that's a good thing. But the devs policy on the forums is naming and shaming somebody is sort of like, they don't want people ganging up on somebody and bullying them. And that I completely agree to, totally understand that. The thing is, though, with hackers and stuff like that, like say if MrGimms came into the forums now and said like, hey, I just found this hacker Cardi B, here's the video evidence, I'd be banned. Because they have a policy of naming and shaming, they can't therefore break it for a hacker. Do you know what I mean? While morally you should. Do you know what I mean? Like morally you should be like, hey man, that guy who hacked didn't give a shit about your game behavior mods, so why are you defending him? And you know, in probably most cases, they're probably back there going, yeah, fuck that guy. But they can't do that because they have a policy in place for the naming and shaming of somebody, even though they're a piece of shit. Banning Tony was like the dumbest thing that they've ever done. The message they gave to him afterwards was the stupidest thing I've ever seen as well. It was a cop-out. Tony is like a slight troll, but also represents killer mains. He never did anything to hurt anyone. Don't understand the process with this. They could have handled it much better, but that is pretty much like, you know, that'll be on their bloody tombstone. Behavior, Could have handled it much better. I think everyone will agree to that. Does skill-based matchmaking only take into account kills and escapes? No. Peanuts has responded. For the developer update, it seems they are only measuring escapes as a win. Does this mean that? No, it's not. It's not. They said it doesn't. They changed it. They changed it. Nope. All right, big boy. The first version of skill-based matchmaking only used kills and escapes to calculate your rating. Yeah, there you go. But it did not work out, so we quickly scrapped it. The current system takes a number of different factors into account when deciding when your rating should go up or down, and by extension, by how much. Basically, the way it's calculated is complex, but the goal is to have you win in about half your matches. That's the worst thing you have ever said, Peanuts. That is terrible. Let me read it again. Basically, so he's talking to you like, okay, I don't like that. Basically, because he's trying to bring it down to the layman, right? Because I'm the idiot, apparently. The way it's calculated is complex. So obviously, too complex to tell me. Too complex to tell me. He doesn't want to tell me. It's too hard for me to understand. So he's brought me down to the layman, and then he's told me, oh, by the way, it's very, you know, there's a lot of moving parts. You wouldn't understand. And the goal is to have you win, he's done quotations, win in about half your matches. Are you right, buddy?
My brain.
Win in about half your matches. So that's what I've got to look forward to now with the MMR, is a system that is too complex for me and I won't understand. So, you know, he's given me the easy way out. And also, I will win half my matches and feel like shit the other half. Okay, cool. So, I just don't trust them. I just don't trust them. You know what I mean? That is just a bullshit statement. And Peanuts, go fuck yourself, basically. So 1, what counts as a win? 2, will we ever know the factors that are taken into account? And I haven't looked at this. This is all just like off the cuff straight away. But I'm going to scroll down now and I'm going to bet, fucking I don't know, that he hasn't responded. Yeah. Oh, there's a couple of pages. I didn't foresee that. Yeah, I didn't think he'd respond though. Come on, baby. Come on, I gotta be right. Yeah, nah, he's not gonna respond now. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep searching, guys. I think it's superfluous at this point. But yeah, there you go. Wait. I hit an MMR is okay, but not for a company that's not capable. And that's the bottom line for me. It's not a capable company. I don't trust them. Well, guys, that's going to do it for DEADBY this week. Hope you did enjoy. And yeah, looks like it's just the one today. I don't know where the other guy is. I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, you were cool today. You chilled it. You vibed it.
Don't be mad at me.
Why would I be mad? What's going on? I need to have a chat with him. But anyway, guys, leave a like if you liked the video. And also don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. We're getting extremely close. Thank you so much for all of you who have done that. Also, remember, you can submit your own DEADBY forums on the Discord. Links are in the description below. Follow me on Twitter as well to stay up to date with the channel. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend, guys.